Okay, this horrible sound suggests that they're actually attacking. No, they're not. Oh well. Should be more or less all of it. Yeah, I could just send here like extra 24 and I'd just probably be here by now. Yeah, that's fine. I think like we're massively overperforming and I just stopped talking because I'm just kinda tired. Okay, just stop there. Yeah, that's really lovely. Let's just continue building there. Oh, fuck! We actually got cut. Might be the time to end this, because apparently I can't do it very well anymore. If, oh, Frankfurt is worth 20, so maybe we should just focus on stuff like taking Frankfurt instead of all this silliness I'm doing. Really lovely, they actually surrendered. 72% of us capitulation. Did they take anything big? I'm not even sure. Oops, Frankfurt is still not taken. Am I losing a lot of guys, or is it just a mess? Okay, just go here. It's probably just not enough caution in this attack. Right, yeah, I just keep getting my guys cut from main forces because I'm just not cautious enough. That's just not good. That is simply not good, and I should probably move towards closing this stream. So let's just get Germany to surrender, and after that, sounds so trivial, doesn't it? But it's been going so well. I have no idea why. Like, honestly, just not sure. Obviously, they don't have enough equipment, so that's like the proximal cause. It's just the lack of equipment. But like, that's not the entire explanation. Why do they have like such a massive lack of equipment? Oh, that's a lot of guys. Like, they should have some equipment. I mean, the Germans, they have like the highest production after me, and that's only because I took a lot of their production. Before they had like literally highest production. And okay, that should be fine, just to make sure they don't get cut. Yeah, nobody seems to be protecting that, so it's okay. Okay, let's just go like that. I would like to have Suez Canal. Okay, everybody goes for Frankfurt. I'm not sure why this isn't actually taken yet. Yeah, just everybody just make sure nobody gets cut, because that would be embarrassing. At this stage, it's really embarrassing. There's no reason to risk anything. Just have fun, go for it. Yeah, it's just too easy. Like, fighting Soviets and Germans as Poland is just too easy, as everybody can see. I should play like Talutuva or someone. It's just easy and boring. Anyway, just because it's easy doesn't mean we just can't lose. We still can lose. We can lose quite easily. Okay, here. There's a bit of resistance. Oh yeah, because we actually occupy this nonsense. I just can't be bothered to deal with resistance. Okay, let's get those guys. One of you go here. Oh, come on! It's just... this interface is just so painfully bad. Okay, next guy to Breslau. And by the way, like, it would be nice if they actually had dynamic province names, so if I have Gdańsk, just call it Gdańsk and Danzig. I mean, that's kind of was the point of the war. How to call, was to call Gdańsk slash Danzig. Wilhelmshaven, okay. And the rest of it will become France, because we're not going to get it all. Yeah, it's just like that, that's just fine. It's probably too many guys, but... we just need those two tiles up to Suez Canal, and after that there's really nothing of value in entire Africa, so I'm not going to bother with any kind of cute Africa conquest. I'm not sure how accurate this is, but then again, like, the entire war in Africa, it just wasn't that big. Like, all the numbers and everything, it just wasn't that significant. People like kind of like know about war in Africa because it happened, but while nothing else was happening. But like, it wasn't really big, it was just like a bunch of minor skirmishes and nothing of terrible value compared to like Eastern Front or even like what happened in France or China. The entire war in Africa was completely like insignificant. By the way, this is my first Hearts of Iron game ever. I did not play the number like Hearts of Iron 3 or anything. I started Paradox game with EU3. EU3 was such a good game. And I try how, like, I've even watched Hearts of Iron 3 on YouTube, and it's like, what the hell is this? People are just like shuffling the like 5 levels of generals and lieutenants or whatever. It's like, what is this? Like, who the hell like likes that kind of stuff? It's so much painful micro. Like, why? Okay, let's go there. Could you please not do that? Wait, is Bulgaria in the Axis? Oh, Bulgaria is in the fucking Axis! Oh my god, I completely forgot about those guys. Yeah, that's a big thing that in the Axis. Okay, let's just make sure we don't forget about those guys, because that's... we can lose this way. Okay, yeah, I just kinda completely blanked here. I had no idea what's going on. Somehow I thought they're neutral. Obviously they're not, but no idea why. Okay, just please don't die to encirclement. I just feel really embarrassed that happened. Okay, did we get Frankfurt? Okay, we got Frankfurt, that's good. How close is German to capitulating? 87. I probably need to take Munich. I'm a bit far from it right now. No, actually no, this is just 4 tiles. Yeah, Poland for life. I could play Sabaton, but it explicitly says I shouldn't. I could play like 40 to 1. You know what is 40 to 1? This losses. 100k versus... Actually it's not 40 to 1. I lost a lot more. It's 20 to 1. Okay, 20 to 1 loss ratio. So we could play Sabaton here. Except they explicitly say not to stream Sabaton. So I won't, because, well... I can live without it. That's fine. That's Poland, that's Poland. First we crushed Soviets and then now we're crushing Germans. And after Germans surrender, that's gonna call it a night. It's 6 AM right now here in London. Oh, it's very easy. Okay, so I'm gonna just talk about it like for the 5th time, but that's fine. So there's a glitch that you can use, and I did not use it. If you take over Czechoslovakia, like early, just rush Czechoslovakia, then Germans will forever click Sudetenland, and it's gonna get cancelled because of the bug. So they will keep clicking and cancelling. So that's the easiest way to get Poland overpowered. Germans will just get stuck on this button. They will click cancel forever. It never goes out if you play on historical, which we're not. So that's the glitch, and we're not playing this glitch. That's why I said no exploit in the title. So what I did is I attacked the Baltic miners same day, so they would not get guaranteed by anyone. And then I went to war with the Soviets, and I gave Germans Danzig right away. They wanted Danzig, have Danzig, and then they went away. So only after I conquered Soviets, and I spent like a year building up my army, all my medium tanks, then I only then attacked Germans, and my army is mostly this: 6 mountaineers, 2 artillery, 1 medium tank, support artillery, maintenance, hospital, and logistics, and whatever. I put recon on the 5th. It should be a rocket artillery, but I don't have it right now. That's the and full 100% superior firepower doctrine tree. Okay, so this actually doesn't happen. Yeah, because it was so narrow, I kinda missed that the Bulgaria is part of is something I should actually worry about. Also, it's like really light, so I have my excuse. Oh, that's actually not part of the border. Okay, that's fine. I don't think they will surrender after Ankara. I think they have enough national unity not to. But let's take a look, just in case. 65%. Actually, no, maybe not. Maybe they will surrender after Ankara. Nah. There's nothing of value here. And Istanbul is like 20, and Ankara is what? Only 10. So this is the capital, but it's actually not the highest VP province. No, I'm at peace with the Allies. I actually joined the Allies because they invited me, but then I quit. I just changed my mind. So I'm at peace with the Allies. I just fight. I only fight the Axis now. I defeated Comintern, and then I defeated Comintern second time, and it's just Mongolia. Oh yeah, so I just like don't care about Japan right now. I can't be bothered. So I'm at peace with the Allies, but because I'm not democratic, I can occupy this. Because it was occupied by Germans, I can occupy this. So this is Ally land, but I can take it. These are the rules. If you're not democratic, you can just take all the land. Which is exactly what the Soviet Union did, actually. It was not a war with like Czechoslovakia or anything, but they just took all the land, because why not? Yeah, Bitburg is worth something, so let's just go after Bitburg. I think they're a bit too strong to actually go after. So I'm still unaligned. I will flip fascist sooner or later probably, because going for fascist gives me 2% more manpower, but I'm still not aligned. How many planes do I even have? I have 200 of those. Yeah, still not enough. So the key with Poland is because you want to just start the war before the guarantees start flying. So Poland has this national Polish revanches. So if you just rush this as your first three focuses, you get generate war goal tension limit -40%. So you can generate war goals at 10% tension, but guarantees only start at 25%. So between 10 and 25%, you're completely immune. So that's what you should do as Poland if you want to follow this strategy. Just attack them all the same day, so none of them gets guaranteed. Once I tried them 1, 2, 3, like simultaneous, just one at a time, and Estonia got guaranteed, so that's just wrong. Just attack them same day. Okay, I think after Munich falls, that's gonna be end of it. Well, end of Germany. It's still Italy and Japan as majors in war, so... And some of those states might flip back to France, because if the state is not fully occupied, there's some strange logic what happens to it. Alright, everybody here is just gonna die. Actually, they're all gonna surrender anyway after Germany surrenders. So it's sort of not that much point in doing this. I don't think there's any reason not to go fascist as anyone. It doesn't matter who you are, just go fascist. Like, the only reason not to is if you desperately want to join the Allies. But then you can join the Allies and then go fascist. Like, fascist is like best CB. Take it all. All clay, Polish clay. Poland can into world domination. I'm not going to world conquest, I'm just gonna defeat the Axis and just call it a day. I've done 2 world conquests already, as Japan and as Hungary, and I just can't be bothered to do another one. Like, it gets tedious, and it's not really, there's no challenge in the world conquest. Like, all world conquest, like, the only challenge is just to invade US, because it's kinda difficult to invade them, because of low supplies. So you have to invade them, just drop a bunch of nukes and just get like small bit of it, just the east coast here, and that's it. If you manage to get US, there's no more challenge left. Everything else is just tedious, it's just slow. It's gonna take you like I know 4 or 6 hours of gameplay. Depends on how fast you play and how careful you are or something. Especially like if you have like a medium nation, like let's say Poland, so you have enough manpower to waste. Like, if you play like Luxembourg or Tanutuva, you have so little manpower that you might actually have to be super careful. But as Poland, it's like, that's enough manpower to waste a bit, it's not a big deal. Like, for example, we lost 110k, and I probably could minimize it by half. But, like, doesn't even matter. Like, seriously, doesn't even matter. It's just slightly faster and, like, yeah, whatever. Okay, let's get ship design is completely useless, naval maneuvering, naval speed, who really cares? Air support? All this is nonsense. Yeah, let's get naval speed. Probably don't need any of that. Resistance, Aleppo, Holland. Aleppo? I care? Not really. Okay, Ankara fell, but they still don't think that they should surrender. Yeah, Turkey is not actually that willing to surrender. I need to take Istanbul, but that's quite difficult to take. Okay, so I'm not gonna get, like, cut by those bastards. Can I take this? Maybe. Maybe we should just go for Sofia. Like, I think this is, like, worth... No, that's only... 60% or so. They probably have more. No, they have 80%. Okay, so taking Sofia is not going to make them capitulate. Hey, what about Munich? Okay, Munich is almost done. I just want to make Germany capitulate, and after that, and that should probably do it. Yeah. Not totally sure, but that seems like that should do it. That is not even German territory, but whatever. Okay, I can take Biedenburg. That's another 10 points. Like, Biedenburg seems to be like completely middle of nowhere. I am originally from like around here. Like from this, around this airport, just a bit west from Breslau. And right now I live in London. So yes, I'm originally Polish. And yeah, German recapitulated, so I'm going to... Yeah, we won the most important fights. So right now, what's left of the Axis? Yep, and we're playing Poland. The first time I played China on the stream, which was actually probably more of a challenge. This was like much easier than I expected. I just didn't know if my strategy is gonna work, but it worked flawlessly. So yes, so right now we have to defeat Italy. Let's just take a look at the division counts. Germany had like almost 400. Everybody else has... Oh, okay, Japan has 300 divisions, and they... where's German losses? Yeah, they a lot more surrendered. So Axis is pretty much over. Like, I'm going to overrun them. France got this chunk. Yeah, things are like, for example, you see this state, this was a state, I have half of it, France has a bit of it, Germans kept some of it, it's just really sometimes confusing, and I think it's gonna flip to somebody after it. I think it's gonna flip to France. Because you never have it, like in the end only one country controls the state. Like, control over provinces is temporary, like for example here. I have all the victory points, so I think I'm gonna get it, but I'm not sure. I mean, after the war. So right now, like, Germans are gone. So now we just need to wreck Bulgaria, wreck Turkey, go after... I think... Oh yeah, Spain. Spain might become a major before this is over. So next stream we're just gonna go after Italy and all the minors in Europe. I don't think we're going to be able to do Japan in the same stream because I have no navy, no very little air force. Everybody's on the wrong side of the world. So yeah, so that's gonna probably next stream, just finish like Axis in Europe. So that means Spain, Vichy France, Italy, Greece, Bulgaria and Turkey. It shouldn't be too difficult right now. It's gonna be like a slow and relaxing stream, and everything I record here is gonna go on YouTube. I should probably start uploading it already. So thanks for watching and see you next time. No idea when? Just follow me and you will see. Goodbye.